Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The sister says, what is the difference between a scholar and a sheikh? So answering this, to be honest with you, is the starting point is what people understand these words to actually mean. If you go around to the Islamic world, um, these terms have at times different meanings. So if you go to places like India and Pakistan and Bangladesh, the people that they see from the people of knowledge, they usually call them like a Maulana. Okay, they have these terms, Sheikh or Maulana. And if you go to the Gulf, for example, Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Kuwait and the Emirates, their people of knowledge, they usually called shuyukh or sheikhs. In the Western world, in comparison to that, because it's quite clear as to who the people of knowledge are usually, and the terms that are traditionally used in those countries are known to people. You don't get the lay person being called or given terms which they're not deserving of. In the Western world, it's become a little bit complicated. And sometimes these traditions from other countries have been brought over. So people from India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, in Western countries, Europe and the Americas, sometimes they're called Maulanas. Sometimes they're called sheikh so and so. Sometimes they're given the term imam. Sometimes they're given the term ustadh, like teacher. Is there a hierarchy? Depending on where you go, yeah, sometimes there is a hierarchy, and sometimes these terms are given to people who are not deserving of these terms in the first place. However, the word that is used without any doubt, I think we can say across the board, if a person is considered a scholar, and in Arabic that's called an alim. An alim, that's somebody who has reached a very high level of knowledge that is accepted by everybody. They don't need terms like sheikh, ustadh, maulana, imam, things like that. They're an alim. They are a scholar. And I think that's, as I mentioned to you, across the board, everybody agrees that that's a person of knowledge to be respected. In other places, you might find somebody who leads the 5 daily prayers inside the masjid. They're given the title imam. That's their job. Imam so-and-so. That's fine, no problem, because that's the title of a job. And then you find others, depending on the country they go to, sometimes they're called ustadh, sometimes they're called sheikh, sometimes they're called maulana. So not to get bogged down with all of these kind of titles that are given to people. If a person is known for their knowledge, we know where they came from, they studied with scholars, they studied with people of knowledge, we give them a respected term to differentiate them between the layperson. The layperson is not considered a sheikh, an alim, a scholar, a maulana, because they're a layperson. Those people who are deserving of some title, that's no problem, inshallah ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.